Man, 5-star James. I don't care what stars they give you. You're 5-star. You've been a 5-star, which is much part there. Listen, man, University of Miami fans want to know one thing: does University of Miami have a chance to get James Williams?
Definitely do have a chance.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Do you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
No.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person to play?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties.
Uh huh.
And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
Because
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, and then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety. He was big on that. But James will never be back at free safety. James be close to the line, the linebacker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's
just him
yeah.
helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's it. That's him playing chess with the teams. I told him,
Yeah.
kid. I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then there goes the play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. I feel like you beat your man every play,
Right.
you got the best chance of stopping a team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12", 276 pounds.
Yeah. After that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackle.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss, for like 6.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't touch you, like.
Yeah, like they did.
Explain to me, dog. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds.
I mean,
Is it something? Is it a swim move or something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for it long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now, cause like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what?
Big time players step up in big game. All the criticizing, all that, it's over, baby. Big time players step up in big game.
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? I'm D. We about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. I can look at the. Let me see. Do I look cricket? I look slanted. Y'all let me know where y'all from in the comment section, bro. Let me know where y'all from in the comment section. We like to see where y'all coming in at. We got 38 here, man. Let's keep up with these likes like we did yesterday. We killed it yesterday on the likes. I ain't even gonna lie. Let's keep up with the likes. Get this thing going. I'm about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. 786-459-9499. We got X in the back. 786-54. We got Duval in the house. 786-5499. You're gonna bring X in here. X, what's good?
What's up?
What's going on, man? Hold it down for a second, man. Let me see what's going on in here. Hold it down for a second. I just popped you in here, man. You were paying attention to you and you paying attention. Hold it down for a second. I'm coming back and do the intro.
All right. What's up, people? Y'all got any questions for me? I know y'all got a bunch of questions, man. What's going on? I see Duval in the building, Statesboro in the building, Cali in the house,
All right, I'm back.
Salisbury, North Carolina in the house. Pompano, what's good? Crib Talk. Great show yesterday, Street of X. Man, yesterday I was on a mission yesterday. I was all over the place yesterday, man.
You said you was all over the place.
Yeah, I had one of them exciting Mondays.
We had a nice little show yesterday. But let me go ahead and get it started. So man, 786-459-9499. Y'all want to get down with IOD Squad. I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the comment section for IOD Squad. But 786-459-9499. Send us a text and just put IOD Squad on the text, and we'll know why you're there. Or just click the link, man. The bot will take you through everything that you need to know. For the new people who are getting there, because I see we're getting a lot of new people. For the new people who are getting in here, I guess we're gonna have to explain this stuff at the beginning every time until we get locked on and what's going on. IOD Squad's Investor Die, man, is where we trade. We let you watch us trade stocks, and you can learn how to trade or talk about crypto. We talk about NFTs, talk about all that stuff. They privy to some things, privy to information, and you actually get access to the member section. The member section is ran by YouTube. The group me is something we created from the member section. So you get in the member section through YouTube, then you get added to the group me, and the group me is something that is outside of YouTube because YouTube controls all the member stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you have IOD Squad and you have the member section. If you can get IOD Squad, you get access to the group me. If you get on the membership, you get access to the group me. Membership like what, $6.99 or something like that. You get on the membership, you get access to the group me. And we dropped some bombs in there today, man. Some link buying information in there. We dropped some bombs in there today. We put information out. Chris Johnson interview was in there. Diller running back, his interview was in there. Only the members can see it. Eventually, we'll release these videos to the public. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to get dropped in the member section first. For the people who want to watch them first, I mean, you privy to them. For the people who want our information, you're privy to that. And then eventually, we'll release the interview, the full interview at some point in time. We got a couple things back there. Alonzo Highsmith interview, I don't think has been released yet. It's a few interviews. Mike Tunsil full interview hasn't been released yet. So to be a part of that, you just got to hit join right there. If you're looking at right, it should be on your right hand side, right by join, subscribe, and all that stuff. You hit join. That's how you get in the membership. Hit subscribe. Hit the alert bell. All that's free. The alert bell just gives you an alert when we get on here. Shout out to Mario, Chris the Goat, man, getting this thing popping already. Can't wait to see all the Gator tears once Malik picks Miami. Woo! Mario, Chris the Goat, you got to become a member.
Hey, Streeter. I just seen a question. Somebody was asking about. They asked about Elijah Roberts and Harrison Hunt. They saying why everybody keep forgetting.
Talk to him.
I don't know. Is it they keep forgetting? Like, Harrison Hunt. He got to be fully healthy. The staff love him. You know what I'm saying? They love Elijah Roberts too. Now the thing I wanted to say is, everybody keep asking us about recruiting defensive tackle. We have a whole lot of defensive tackles on the team this year. And a lot of them going to come back again next year. So that's why defensive tackle is kind of being recruited a lot slower than the other positions. Because I think we might have maybe up to 10, maybe 11 defensive tackles that's on the current roster. That's a lot for a certain position, especially when you only play 2 at a time. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Harrison Hunt, he has to be fully healthy. They say he's fully healthy. And Elijah Roberts, he's back fully up. Man, I just seen a picture of Elijah Roberts, and
what he look like?
I'm looking at the pictures of all these guys. These guys look like they coming out the movie 300 or something.
Yeah, they don't put on some muscle.
Yeah, man. Ja'Cory Brown is at. I think he's up to 220 now.
Who? Which one?
Ja'Cory Brown, the quarterback.
Yeah. What's the name?
Wesley at
30 pounds.
Yeah.
Najee Kelly.
Najee at 240. Wesley's at 211. Let me see who else I looked at. What's the guy named? The one who came, the transfer kid, the big one, the one who came from Maryland.
Carl Jackson.
Yeah, he's about 320, 330, 6'5". So man, look, we got some big D tackles now. Yeah, man. That start next week, Friday. Bowen is probably the only one I haven't heard much about because he came in last. He came in like last. Like everybody was on campus, and then he just came in last. So probably ain't hear much about him as of yet. But we'll get first look at him next week, Friday, to see how things going with him.
Who, Moulton?
Yeah, Amar Moulton.
Yeah, I don't think people really forgot about them. I don't know if. Yeah, I mean they haven't. Man, so many names and faces are changing so fast, and if you haven't really made an impact, you know what I'm saying? It's like.
Isn't that the crazy thing? Like, they screaming for the names that everybody knows. And then now they say, well, how we keep forgetting about, like, well, who do you know, it's only but so many names that get on the field at one time. So we ain't forgetting about them. We just, hey, man, Mario would basically say, man, he finna work these kids for real, for fall camp. So they better man up, because if you don't, you ain't getting on the field. That's just plain and simple.
Right.
And that goes for anybody. Again, I think it's only, I'll say 3 spots. You could probably say 4 if you add the kicker. TDD, he's a starter. Zion's a starter. And Luke Headley, the punter, starter. Mm-hmm. Every other position is up for grabs. It's a battle. I want to say James Williams is a starter. Obviously, he will be, but that position is still up for grabs at the same time. So nothing is given. Everything going definitely have to be earned, especially on that defensive line. I don't think no starter we had last year that started on the defensive line going to start this year.
You say none?
Nah, none. Maybe Jafari Harvey, maybe him. But that's maybe. But I think it's going to be 4 new starters.
All right, handle that. I'm gonna put you in the back for a second and bring you back. All right, just give me thumbs up. All right.
All right.
All right. Did X sound? Did he sound loud to y'all, or what? Was maybe it's just me? Did he sound a little loud to y'all? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Let me know. Oh, he did. So he did sound a little loud to y'all. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was just me. I thought I wasn't going crazy. So put him in the back for a second. He gonna fix that and come back. He was giving some good info though, huh? He was talking about some good stuff. What I want, yeah, he was loud, right? Street and X, keep the real spill. Somebody just became a member. Hold up, man. Who just became a member? Mario Crystal Goat. Yeah, dog. Mario Crystal Goat. Some of the Malik info is in the member section. Some of it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so he coming back. Let me see. Yo.
Yeah. Sound better?
Yeah. See, I thought it was just me, but they were saying that you was loud too. So now it sounds a lot better now. It sounds smoother now. It was distorted though. I had you turn halfway down and you was still loud.
Nah, remember I told you man, I gotta go buy me a new laptop. This one's starting to go crazy. I don't know what's up with it.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So what's up?
Well, Malik Bryant supposed to be committing tomorrow. I guess it's chatter going on about William Files.
What about Files?
People asking me. I just can't get the direct take with him just yet. I still think he's looking around, but he is hearing things from UM a lot more. I think UM finally coming to the conclusion to, all right, maybe we should just put all our eggs in the basket for him and move on, get him and just build the 24 receiving class. Because I don't think things with Hakeem Williams seems to be. I don't think he seemed to be interested with UM. That's just my take on him. The Andy Jean thing, I still think if Texas A&M wants Andy Jean, he's going to go to Texas A&M. And that's if they turn it up on him.
You think so?
Yeah.
William Files has been talking a little bit more about UM here lately.
Yeah. Man, look, his whole family. At this point, it's kind of hard. It's kind of funny to say, oh well, their whole family likes UM, because that still don't mean they go to UM.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? But his family loves UM. I guess they, talking to him about, staying home. Be home where the family could come and support you every weekend, stuff like that. But I think he knows his worth, and he feels like he should be recruited as a top receiver like all the other guys. I think that's an issue with him. Why is it taking him so long to start picking and choosing some schools? So
is it too long though, or isn't it so early in the process?
Oh yeah, it's early. For the fans want every commit to commit right now. They want every recruit to commit right now, which is crazy. But it's not early. It's not. Yeah, I don't think it's too long. Cause look at Shamar Stewart. He drug his out to the second signing day. You know what I'm saying? Which is in February. So it's July, you know what I'm saying? In July, so it's still early, like very early.
Right.
The thing was, a lot of these kids did say they wanted to start bidding before their football season starts, so they could focus on the season. You know what I'm saying? And they don't be having to worry so much about recruiting during their football season, because you kind of tend to lose track of, oh man, I got to be focused about this season. And then you start thinking, oh man, if I don't perform, they might stop recruiting me and stuff like that. It's just so much that be going on in your head where you can be like, man, let me go ahead and commit. It's over with.
Of course, I understand. Yeah, I get that part.
But yeah. At the end of the day, like I said, I think they take William Fowles and then just say, okay, that's it. We'll load up even more the next year, because still so much more you need at other positions. Receiver is in a position of that much need, because I think all receivers come back next year too. I think the oldest receiver we have on the roster is Restrepo, if I'm not mistaken.
Restrepo?
Yeah.
How long was Restrepo been here?
This probably Restrepo third year, I'm thinking. So this is his third year, and he's the oldest receiver. Just imagine, if he comes back next year, then every other receiver comes back. Unless there's gonna be some transfers, which I couldn't say it might be, but yeah, you just load up next year, and then you keep going like that, because you still need offensive linemen, you still need defensive linemen, you still need linebackers. And the funny thing is, people were saying like, oh yeah, we need cornerbacks, and I'm like, well, okay, we got 3 corners that just came here last year. You got Jaden,
right?
You got Chris Graves, and you got Kamari Roberts. They're gonna be all true freshmen. With the fact that you still got Isaiah Dunson.
Mm-hmm.
You got Dunson, Marcus Clark. I don't know what they're going to do with Malik Curtis. Is he going to stick at that position or move the offense? He's there. Porter, I don't know if Porter came for 1 year to leave or he come back next year. So we have the cornerbacks.
Porter's a sophomore?
Porter, I don't know. I think he's that's something to look into. I thought he was a junior, if I'm not mistaken, because he left Heritage, I think 2 years ago.
Then you got to add in the COVID years and all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, the cornerback room will most likely be back outside of Stevenson and Ivy and Blades.
Yeah, this would be Porter's third year.
See, he
was a red shirt freshman.
So yeah, he'll be back next year. And even look at the linebacker group, all of them will be back. I think Steve is the only one who will leave for sure, because he has no more time.
Right.
So, and that's the thing. Like, most of the players will be coming back because of they had that extra year, which was COVID.
Yeah. Remember I talked about that a lot when they were doing it, and you kind of thought that just because of COVID, and I was like, nah, man, it looked like they're trying to create like a log jam, like a backlog of athletes into college football to go with the transfer portal, which gives you a head, which kind of gives them a chance to get ahead in athletes. And now you got a bunch of athletes in the portal. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like they set everything back to get the portal and all of this stuff started. So then now you have like a puppy mill of a puppy mill is a bad word, but you got like this bush, a whole transfer portal of athletes you can pick from. Plus, you got the ones still on your staff, and it kind of slowed the whole process down to build up the transfer portal to You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they're trying to create their own Madden league where you can trade and their own league. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can.
I think what it did was help balance out with some teams who not getting all the top talent in the portal or recruits. Look at Wake Forest last year. It benefited them a lot because their whole team was old. They came back. You know what I'm saying? So it was good last year.
Right.
Who else? Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? When they hit the transfer portal, it benefited them a lot. You know, they was good because of that. Even with Pittsburgh, you know, schools all around the country who aren't getting top talent every year, it benefited for them because now you got older players who've been in that system for 5 years. You know, and you play, it's a young team, you know, you most likely going to beat the young team. You know, it's similar to what they do in basketball. Villanova goes to the NCAA championship. Their whole team old, and then they play against North Carolina or Duke. They got a bunch of freshmen on the court. You pretty much think Villanova's going to beat them, right? Because they older.
Right.
That's what happens. So I guess that's how it benefited a lot of those teams around college football by them, you know, being able to come back. You got a 23-year-old going against a 19-year-old. Shoot, I just found out today that Najee Kelly is 17 years old. I'm like, what? That's a kid. Like, he's still a kid, and he's on college campus.
She could have held him back.
You know what I'm saying? So just imagine Najee Kelly going up against an older 23-year-old guy who's 6'5", 320, and he's a strong, muscle man. Not a kid, he's a man. You know, but that's how it benefited them. But once the balance started getting back to normal, where the COVID year is done, now you got to start worrying about the kids who hit in the portal, because the years keep going. They don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So you get in college age, that's it. You know, you got 4 to 5 years.
Is the portal, the portal, is it a safe place to be? I think you got to kind of be negotiated up before you jump in there.
Yeah, you definitely got to have a plan and idea of what you want to do now, man, because it's not safe anymore. You know, I guess the kids who aren't finding spots, and it's a lot of them, they should look into go the JUCO route, and then, you know, you still keep your eligibility by playing, and then you can show you get other film to show other teams, hey man, I belong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you be in the portal and don't nobody pick you up for a whole year. What are you doing? Now they really gonna forget about you.
Yeah.
You know, so. But you always was saying, like, man, that portal, bro, you be stuck in that portal for a year, 2 years, and what you do now? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about relationships at that point, man. You can't be out here burning relationships. Kind of like a good example is Kirkland, the way Kirkland is moving. Like, you really can't. Yeah. You got to figure out a better way to do that. I understand what you're trying to do. You just got to figure out a better way to do it, because you can't burn those relationships. One, the coaches move around way too much. Yeah. And two, you got a portal, man, to where it can give you a second life if you handle things correctly. It can definitely breathe light back into your career. But if nobody ain't like you the first time, they ain't gonna like you the second time. Yeah, I mean, you know, I hate to use him as an example, but T2, like, you know, how does the number one linebacker in the nation, right, coming out of high school, he goes to Maryland and he leaves and hit the portal, but nobody really wants him. How does that happen? Nobody didn't really jump like we thought they would jump. Yeah. How did that even happen? You know what I'm saying? That just was crazy. But not saying he burnt a bunch of bridges, but it was just certain things that happened with him that a lot of the coaches didn't like. So You know, he ended up going to the lesser school that you wouldn't have thought he would. You know, he ended up going to Central Florida. You just wouldn't thought he'd go there. You'll think, man, huh?
Right.
Number one linebacker in the nation coming out of high school. He's going to some big school, but you know, not saying anything wrong with Central Florida, but just saying, you know what I'm saying, the major schools that we thought.
It's just a second chance. I mean, it's a second chance for him. But you're right. I mean, you just want to keep the nose clean, man. At this point, man, I guess the best thing where you can look at it is you got to kind of look at it in a business way, man. It has to be handled as business. If you wouldn't want nobody to know you do it in the light, I mean, the dark, don't do it in the light. You just got to kind of be handled that way. And I understand these kids got to have somebody leading them, because I understand they don't get the process. So listen, dog. What I wanted to talk about today was we always talk about Al Golden era. Yesterday we were saying how he shouldn't have been here and stuff. But one thing I felt Al Golden got right, dog, was those damn Raising Cane videos. I think it was an outside company came in and basically shot videos for them. Sometimes they would connect to the community. Sometimes they would just be in game, in practice stuff. And if you don't remember what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna play a little clip, a little bit of one. Let's see.
And finality to sink in, to create urgency.
Those videos, dog, and I think that's kind of where Duke Johnson mom got her name from. I think I got one more.
Same with DeMarcus Bowman.
This is what we miss when we get on the road. We're living in a hotel, have to eat fast food, but when we get home, we can do our own thing. Have our own smoked sausage, hamburgers, cooking some ribs in a little bit. And this is what we've been missing. I am Philip Dorsett first. My son is Philip Dorsett the second. They call him PD2. Number 4, ain't for life.
University of Miami, a lot of freshmen are making their debut in front of the home fans. A very exciting day.
Well, it is, Joe, and let's think about it. A lot of those freshmen came to the University of Miami so they can play in front of their hometown family.
It's 11 guys doing their job. That's execution. Everybody doing their job. When you run through that smoke, you let it rip, right? You let it rip. Let's go, Cal. Get the
That times where used to get me with him. I hated that time. You on mute, Street. We can't hear you.
I'm always on mute, man. Shout out to Kane's Life, man. Street, I love what you guys doing, man. I've seen the growth. Keep doing what you're doing with the $49.99 donation, man. We definitely appreciate that, bro. We do it for y'all. I mean, I guess we do it for the culture, man. We do it for the passion. That's how it all started, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate that, bro. Definitely appreciate that. Exciting time, practice about to start. But those golden videos, man, got some of the higher views when it comes to Kane Media. And I think them connecting a lot of times, I remember they went back with Eduardo Clement. They took Eduardo Clement, they went back to where he came from. And I think Golden was doing a good job of connecting to the community, dog. Like he was when it came to that media stuff, not really connecting to the community, but when it came to the media, like I think he had a real good spring game one time. You remember the spring game he had? I think you and Twan was talking about it one day, where they unveiled the jerseys.
Oh yeah. When they did the newer jerseys, yeah, they had them on display. Well, that was at it was at Hard Rock, I think.
It was at Hard Rock, yeah. It was at Hard Rock. And he did a good job with that marketing media side of it. I remember being sitting at corrections in the middle of the night, waiting to watch some Kane, them dang on the Raising Kane videos. It was so impactful. That's what Duke Johnson mom named her Twitter and everything. I don't know if they did it. Did they ever go behind the scene with Duke? I'm sure they did.
Most likely.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. But she named her name behind those videos. Because dog, everything is like marketing, everything is branding, everything is how people feel about your product, your program. Apple makes us want to buy an Apple phone. You know what I'm saying? Gucci and that stuff makes it feel cool when people go buy it. So Al Golden kind of had that part down pat. You know what I'm saying? He had that part down pat and a few other things. I think he did a good job developing kids. I can't remember who he had on his staff.
Al Golden's staff was he had Mike Barrow. He had Coach Shirley Brown. He ended up bringing Ice on the staff. Oh man, I don't want to call his name. He had the DB Coach Williams. Oh my gosh,
Paul Williams.
Yeah, Paul Williams and his buddy No D D'Onofrio. Offense, I think he had a new offensive coordinator almost each year or something like that.
Did he?
And then until James Coley ended up coming.
Did he?
Yeah. So like between Randy Shannon and Al Golden, I think man we had maybe like 5 to 6 different offensive coordinators within them 8-year span. And then James Coley came and he did a decent job. I still think he just wasn't ready yet, which is what Jimbo told him. Like he just didn't think he was ready to be an official offensive coordinator and call the whole game, which it showed. Like you want him, he'll be hot in the first half, and then second half you be like, well, what you doing? He stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Who was his quarterback?
We go up by 30 points. We go up 30-something to 14, and then second half come, we can't score no more. And he had some quarterbacks. He had Stephen Morris. He had what's the one who just recently left not too long ago from California. His mama. I don't know how to get this man's name. His mama was
Friday. Yeah.
We had him. I think when he came, what's his name, man? Ryan Williams was the quarterback. Was supposed to be the starting quarterback. He ended up getting hurt. Remember, Ryan Williams ended up getting hurt, and then they had to put in Brad Kaya. That's Brad Kaya, yeah. Put Brad Kaya. He had Ja'Cory. No. I don't think James Coley had Ja'Cory Harris. I think Ja'Cory Harris was gone when he got here.
No, it was Brad Kaya. Right, and they threw him in as a freshman, right?
Yeah, they had to throw him in as soon as he got this campus because we just ain't have nothing else. Ryan Williams was hurt. He should have been, if he didn't get hurt, he would have been our starting quarterback. Yeah, Mark Whipple was one. Yeah.
Might say Ja'Cory Harris had he did have a new coordinator every year.
Yeah, he said it on the show. Remember, he like, man, I had a new coordinator each year trying to learn something new.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog. I don't. Yeah, so that was going on for years. You know what I'm saying? It was going on for years that Miami just was playing musical chairs with the coordinators because then it went on to Manny and Mark. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they didn't spend money until they spent the money on Mark Whipple. And I can't remember if Mark Whipple did y'all appreciate Mark Whipple offense? I know we thought he was finna come in here and throw the ball around. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all like X? You like Mark Whipple offense?
It was all right. It wasn't. I don't think it was what the team needed because you brought in all these receivers and you had a quarterback who plays in spread formation, but now you want to pro set it, and it was something that the team didn't need because you just got too many athletes, but you're not using them. So.
How long was Mark Whipple here?
I think a year, if I'm not mistaken, a year.
That's it.
Yeah.
Man, we only had him for a year.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was here. Seemed like him and Randy got into it. It seemed like he was here for a while. That's crazy.
Yeah. One of the worst moves I thought Mark Richt did was when he didn't bring back Kevin Beard. I was like, that was kind of crazy because Kevin Beard at that time had a connection with South Florida high schools because he just came from South Florida. He taught a lot of those receivers that you wanted to get in that class, and once he let them go, I was like, okay, Coach Mark, I don't know what you finna do at this position. He ended up bringing in Ron Dugan, the homie, man, cool guy, man, but he just wasn't what we needed at wide receiver. That was one of the worst things I thought he did.
I remember being at that press conference and everybody was hoping he keep Kevin Beard. Mario kept a few people, no? Not on the field though.
He kept Coach Fields. Well, you talking about on field?
He kept Fields, right?
Fields. He kept DVD. He kept Cooney. He kept Coach Terry. He kept Coach Patter. Man, Coach Patter doing a good job.
Yeah.
They love Coach Patter. So Mario kept some guys up. The only on-field coach he kept was Coach Fields. And it was just a no-brainer. Like, that was a no-brainer. You can't not have Coach Fields. Coach Fields is the man when it comes to recruiting. So.
Right. I think most of the time when coaches come in, man, they clean house. Because a lot of times you don't want the same voices from the before. The kids may gravitate to those voices, you know what I'm saying? They may gravitate to the one coach that they remember that's been there for the last 2 or 3 years and that's around been started a coup. Y'all just getting in here, man. 786-459-499. Hit the like button for us. Let me see how many likes we got in here, man. Let's see. Let's see how many likes we got in here. Um, 786-459-499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, or just click the link that's in at the top. So hit the like button for us, bro. We got 150 people in here and 60 likes. Appreciate it if you hit the like button for us. We try to see if we can keep up with the people in here. Yesterday we had more likes than people in here. Listen, man, it's free to hit the like button. I know some of the stuff over here you pay for, like you do everywhere else, but it's free to hit the like button, dog. Don't be sitting there hating, man, talking about, man, hitting the like button, man. Streeter, he was on time today, but he usually ain't even on time, man. What am I hit the like button for? But you sitting here soaking up all X information. You wonder why we got Philip Dorsett dad up there. I was talking about something that Al Golden got right, which was those Raising the Cane videos and the media portion of branding the actual program. One thing I talk about a lot is University of Miami and the connection to the community and this connection to this connection to actually the city of Miami. Like, we are all proud of University of Miami where they wear the clothes, but there's no, like, most people don't know how to get there. You know what I'm saying? And I think things like what Golden was doing with the media was it can kind of build to that. Mark Richt was doing some things too, man. I got a picture of Mark Richt with Walton out there. He was in Gwen Cherry. I just think media screams louder.
Remember when Mark Rick first? Okay, so when Mark Rick first came back, he got the job. He immediately started going to those parks, those little league parks. He went to the little league parks before he actually went to the high schools. So what happens is now those kids who he went and saw his first year, guess who those kids were? That was the LT. That was the James Williams, Brashad Smith, Romello Brinson, Jacoby. Those was the kids he went and saw, at the Little League parks. Him and Coach Diaz. Coach Diaz was the defensive coordinator when he came. So those relationships, guess what, built for them to come to you.
I remember being at Gwen Cherry Park, watching Mark Rick get out the car, and I had my camera, and Bane was with him. Bane was kind of spearheading some of it. Bane would tell me where they were going to be at. And watching him walk through the city, bro, walk through Gwen Cherry on a packed park day, you know what I'm saying, a packed day at Gwen Cherry because football practice was going on. And I think he was with Mark Walton, and he was with somebody else. And those kids you never forget that, bro. You never forget that, man. They'll never forget that. Connecting, because it's the same community that you're going to go sit in their mom's house or their dad's house or their family's house when it's time to recruit the kids. It's the same community, man. So to have a connection, to have somebody in there that's connected, or to just show love, like the billboards and stuff, I think that stuff matters when you talk about selling up home, because I think it starts here. Yeah, you recruit nationally, right? But when your home is South Florida, I definitely think the recruiting starts here, the relationships start here. So that's why we got the Phillip Door set up here. His basically Al Golden's Raising the Cane video is what we were talking about. If y'all remember those, I think it was maybe 15 episodes of it. The one epic one was when they was in the room and they were when they was in the room looking at film. And,
yeah.
And Hurley Brown was getting mad at D'Onofrio them.
But I'm gonna tell you okay, so around the time when Al Golden was here with that style, that's when I was coaching in high school. So we used to go down there, and I used to go crazy because I just be like, well, why is they playing this defense? Like, why is the cornerback looking like he's 20 yards away from the receiver, while the linebacker 15 yards away from the line of scrimmage?
Right.
And you could just see instantly that Michael Barrow and Hurley Brown didn't agree with anything that was going on with the defense. Like it was I don't think I ever seen a moment where they was, excited about what they was doing on defense. It just me being, it look like they finna probably fight because the coaches aren't agreeing with each other, and it's like, things could get out of hand. But by the time that happened, they been told everybody, man, y'all got to get up out of here, stuff like that. But yeah, I think Al Golden, he wasn't as bad as a coach that everybody put him out to be, and I, including me. I just think he didn't want to understand the culture. He just was like, man, I want to do my own thing. I don't want to keep going off of this what you normally did. I want to do what I do.
Right.
And he just didn't understand. It's not a bad thing because you want a coach to come in and do things his way. But he just didn't understand the Miami culture about how things should be done down here. Mark Rick came back. He understood it, but he just was burnt out. He didn't really have much left in the tank.
Right.
Obviously, he didn't want to let go of his son. He could have let go of his son and brought in the offensive coordinator, and he could have just been the CEO and just operate like that. I think he just was burnt out. Diaz understands the culture. He just don't understand
coaching, leadership. I think his leadership is good.
We talk leadership with Diaz.
Yeah, I think he lacked in leadership.
I don't know if I would say he lacked leadership. I think he don't want other leaders around him. Mm-hmm. He want everybody to just be yes, coach, yes, yes, man, or whatever you say, coach, instead of, hey, coach, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
And friendly with and too friendly with the kids. That's a lack of leaders. That's a lack of leadership skills. That's something you have to learn. And I'm not saying he can't learn it, but yeah, that's what it is. If you can't get people around you that's smarter than you, yeah, I mean that's a flaw as a leader, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. He definitely. Okay. So two things I could say with him, as far as him being the defensive coordinator. When Coach, what's his name, the one who was the D-line coach who left and went to Alabama, Coach Cool. When Coach Cool was here with Diaz as the defensive coordinator, Coach Cool was drawing up a lot of that defense for him. And that's why the defense was good, because Coach Cool understood the defense. Remember, he came from Missouri.
Yeah.
He came from Missouri. Missouri had a pretty decent defense with all the defensive linemen that kept getting drafted. So he helped Diaz with that a lot. Then Diaz had his buddy, Coach Banda, who helped him a lot too. So once those guys left, he really didn't have nobody at all to help. He tried to do it all by himself, which is why the defense was horrible last year. Because he didn't allow anybody to help. Like, we go to practice, we see T-Rob out there running the defense, but then game time, Diaz running the defense, like, that just was crazy. But,
how you spell Coach Cool's name?
Coach Cool could, oh man, Kool. I forget the other part of it.
Oh, it's short for something.
Yeah. But you can see what Mario is doing. Mario bringing in a lot of coaches who have a mindset to help each other, even if they are smart. Be like, well, let me get some help from somebody else because I might need it.
I think he's more of a leader. I think he's more of an alpha male. He understands.
And speaking with a lot of people, man, around the country that's involved with coaching and recruiting and all that. The one thing a lot of them say, they say, man, Mario is a very intimidating individual. And I be like, they say it. I mean, I be like, I don't get that out of him. Like when I've seen him a couple times, like I don't get the, like he's intimidating. Like you would think. Like I think Nick Saban is that. You know what I'm saying? Nick Saban is because he just won so much. Where it's like if he say something, it really mean it. But I just don't get that with Mario. But that's what a lot of people say. They say Mario is a very intimidating.
Well, we've heard the stories. Definitely, we've heard the stories. So, I mean, actually, looking like we get started next week, right?
Yeah, next week, August 5th.
Is it possible? And I'm gonna let you run with this, and then I'm gonna go run ahead and handle something. Is it possible Gaddis comes in, change the offense, and TVD struggle?
Nah, I don't think so. I think.
Talk to him. I'm coming back. I'll be back 1 second. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So this gonna be the incident with TVD and Gaddis. Gaddis, he likes to run the traditional play action, where you have a quarterback get the ball, he drops back, fake it to the running back, and then you have like crossing routes or tight end routes, stuff like that. It's going to benefit TVD a lot because now they can't just double team certain receivers or stuff like that. So the running game is going to help a lot. I think that's what's going to help more for TVD because if your running game is good, now they have to put a man up in the box or take a safety out the back and put him in a box. and stuff like that. Our running game was horrible last year. Well, man, you could have just let the 4D linemen and 2 linebackers play, and they was gonna get the tackles. And then they covering everybody on the backside. So now, if the running game is good, what do you got to do? You got to tend to put an extra man in the box, stuff like that. So, yeah, I think Gaddis is going to use. He's going to benefit a lot. TVD definitely going to benefit a lot, man. Yeah, I mean, once Chaney and Cam Harris got hurt, I think running on the inside should have been a no-go because you just wasn't getting that like that coming with Knight. Then they wanted to start bringing in Thad later on, Cody Brown later on. Like, if you're going to run inside, those was your big guys. But, yeah, I think the offensive TVD definitely going to benefit a lot. Play action will open up a lot. Yeah, it's going to open up a lot, man, especially tight ends, Will Mallory. It's going to benefit Will Mallory a lot, play action. Whoever steps up and becomes our number 1 target, it's going to benefit them a lot. I still think they might use some form of RPO a little bit here and there, but you're going to go back to more of a traditional style play action. So, yeah, again, the running game, man, is just what's going to be important. Because if you can run the ball, getting 4.5 to 5 yards of carry, it opens up a lot more of crossing routes, post corners and stuff like that when you do play action. Opposed to, they come and play action, and it's 3rd and 9. Play action don't mean nothing no more.
Right. Shout out to my dog Don. My dog Don from the member group, me dog. This is what I'm trying to say. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. So Streeter, how come we don't talk about TVD having his second OC? That's what I'm trying to say, X. Is it possible that he comes in and something is different and he doesn't look the same? You just explained that to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the situation is the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
New OC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know we think really highly about them 6 games.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna take much for us to realize, holy shit, that was 6 games. Let the thing start out with 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I mean, just okay. Look, and we play 2 games where we should just, it shouldn't even be no brainer. Then you go into Texas A&M. If just to say if he does happen to struggle, now they're gonna start saying, "Oh man, we should have kept the same offense from last year." But at the same time, I think Gaddis is trying to prepare TVD for the next level.
Right.
And him being TVD is almost like a traditional drop back quarterback that can kind of move a little bit. So when you have something like that, you have to prepare them for the next level, which his traditional play action will be in the next level. RPO is, like I say, they're going to use RPO here and there, but it's not going to be important. I mean, the base of what play action is going to be, is going to be more traditional play action. And then, the running game is going to be important. People are like, oh, man, well, Mario they're going to try to run the ball hard. And I'm like, well, if I got one running back that got 1,300 yards rushing, that got 900 yards rushing, another running back got 600 yards rushing, I think you're doing a pretty good job.
What is wrong with running the ball?
I don't know. I like it. I mean, if you're going to run the ball, guess what? The other offense ain't going to have a lot of time with the ball. So
I don't know, dog. Shout out to Coach Hay. Coach Hay was in here, right? Coach Hay, you still in here, man? What is wrong with running the ball? I never saw it. Listen, real quick, if y'all in here, hit the like button for us, bro. Hit the like button for us. We getting there. We got 89, 150 people in here. Let's see if we can get over 150 likes. And see if we can see if we can get 100% likes. So hit the like button for us, man. I appreciate it. It's free, dog. If you sitting there now, you won't hit the like button just cause you're a hater.
Hey man, I tweeted. I say, man, I pray one day I get to interview Jameis Winston. I think Jameis Winston is gold for any media outlet, because he's just gonna do something that's gonna be everybody gonna laugh and want to check it out, because he's just a character, man, a funny character, man. And
let's get after him, dog.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to reach out to him, man.
Let's get after him. Jameis Winston, any one of y'all cousins, dog? I know your cousin or somebody gotta be in here, y'all. Them like buttons. Go. We had 100 likes now. Let's see if we can get to 150. Jameis Winston gotta be one of y'all cousins. Somebody, we all connected. 7 degrees of separation. You gotta be one of y'all cousins. Nah, let's see if we can get him on the show, man. I saw Robbie Anderson this morning, man.
Robbie Anderson, that's the
He right there, the wide receiver. He right there from Broward, bro.
Okay, yeah.
With the Bart Simpson locks.
Yeah.
I saw him the other day. He was at the football game.
Oh,
the youth football game. We gotta try to get him, bro. He got a crazy story. Guess who we say matured him in the pros? Teddy Bridgewater. Yep. He said Teddy Bridgewater got to him and showed him how to be a pro. He said he had to stop hanging around the hood. He realized he was living a different life. Same story for all those shorties, man. Same story for all those shorties.
Actually, what Teddy came out with the other day, talking about, man, he wish these NFL athletes would stop acting like thugs and just be who you are. You don't got to be no thug. The streets don't respect the thugs anymore like that anyway. So you don't have to be a thug. Be an athlete. And
what you mean by that?
Okay, so today, what happened? I forget the guy name, but he gets arrested. He has coke in his car. He has a gun in his car. Like, what are you doing with all this stuff? Like, what you doing? You getting ready to throw your career away because you're trying to do something that you're not. You're not. That's not you. You know what I'm saying? Thugs gonna be thugs. They gonna be out on the street all day. You're an athlete, a professional athlete at that. So you should tread lightly with whatever you do. You got some of these athletes who still want to be hanging around the hood, involved with all the stuff that's going on with the street. That's just things that shouldn't be done, So I think what Teddy's saying, man, is be more of a positive role model to show these kids that you don't have to be a thug. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you can't.
Who got arrested? Tell the people who got arrested today. Who got arrested?
Let me see. What's his name? His name is Damien Arnett.
Arnetta, right?
Arnetta, yeah. He was arrested in Miami Beach. I mean, I just don't understand why people come to Miami thinking you're gonna do some crazy stuff and not get arrested, because they gonna arrest you. One thing about Miami don't care who you is, you're gonna get arrested.
Right. What you say? You gonna get arrested?
Yeah, you gonna get arrested. Do something that you ain't supposed to be doing. You getting arrested. They don't care who you is.
You say it's gonna happen?
It's gonna happen, man. Miami media is gonna make all the money because they gonna say, hey, such and such was on South Beach at 4 a.m. He got arrested. They gonna start making up some stories. What are you doing on South Beach at 4 a.m? Who was with him? What do you have?
Man, you wild. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, yeah. Hey, man. I don't know, man. I had them people money like that, man. I would try to avoid anything that could get me in trouble.
Damien Arnetta. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let's see. Nah, but him and Pac-Man talked about that. how they basically had to change their life. You know what I'm saying? How they basically had to change their inner circle. He said, I realized I was getting up every day to go work out. I got a bunch of dudes living in my house. They ain't even taking out the garbage. Damien Arnett arrested for assault with a deadly weapon, allegedly threatened valet. That ain't it, is it? Heck no. Not that.
Let me see. It said arrested for assault with deadly. No.
He was arrested before?
I think so.
Oh, he was arrested in January. Assault with a deadly weapon. Allegedly threatened valet. So he on some stuff.
Yeah, he wilding. Like he must don't know the NFL commissioner gonna get rid of him.
Hope Solo, please. Guilty. Ex-Raiders DB Damon Arnett arrested again, booked on drug charges. This is what you talking about.
Yeah.
Ex-Raider DB. So that maybe he probably wasn't in the league right now?
Is it ex-first rounder? I mean, well, he just said ex-first rounder. I don't know if he's still in the league, but like, I don't know what he's thinking, man. Yeah, you're right, Don. A lot of them are junkies, man.
He said, Don said what?
He said a lot of them junkies. Anyway, like, yeah, you're right.
What drug users?
Yeah, drug users.
You want to say Lamar is a great example. A great example of what, Emar? Damien, it's weird how rap went from being a drug dealer to being a drug user.
Yeah.
That goes to show you the power of that music, bro. The power of media and how media can change. That is crazy that we was okay with bringing the drug user. We was okay with being a drug dealer in the beginning.
Yeah.
We was okay with being a drug dealer, and then it switched to I'm high on syrup, and now we also okay with being the drug user. Wait a minute now, hold up, man. like, come on, now. You gotta pump the brakes on one of the goddamn dummy situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, but it's a cause and effect. When you just look at, we were the drug dealers. The people who were using the drugs had babies. They had kids. They had drug babies for the most part. So now those drug babies they grow up to be drug users.
Boy, like, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, like I said, I grew up in the library, man. So I think I kind of have a different process on life, a different thought on how life. Yeah, if you could just turn the TV off, man, and delve in some books, or not even books anymore. You could learn in video now. You could learn anything on YouTube, and send your mind in a different direction. I had somebody telling me yesterday, man, street man, the stuff you know about investing and stuff, man, you ain't supposed to know that, bro. Like, that's very valuable to people. But yeah, it was me putting hours and hours into learning how to invest. It didn't just fall on my head. I wasn't a good student in school. It's me sitting in front of a computer for hours and hours watching lines go up and down when most people are probably, I don't know, doing whatever it is they do. So yeah, if you can just turn the TV off, man, and take your mind in a different direction and learn something that has some value, bro. Cause that's crazy, X. It's not okay to be on drugs.
No, it's not.
It's not okay. Smoking weed. Listen, man. Smoking weed, smoking marijuana, that's one thing. But I think, dog, honestly, dog, what's worse? Here you go. I'm asking everybody in the comment section. What's worse? Alcohol or marijuana?
Alcohol.
Let's see what they say in the comment section. What's worse? Alcohol or marijuana?
the crazy thing about today's society is, the drugs we knew about when we was growing up. That's not even the drugs these kids are on. These kids are really on prescription drugs. They on Xanax, they on Oxy, they on Percocets, they on lean, they on weed with 1,000 things in it. They on so much stuff, and by the time they get 30, man, they body be done. Like, they ain't got no more left in their body. They be dried up, dried up body. Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it, this the pill popping era. I asked the question, I think years ago, man. I said, which era was the worst? And I said, was it heroin or was it the crack? And I think, crack, the crack epidemic, that was kind of maybe the worst ever. But I think this pill popping epidemic is getting there.
Is it addictive like crack?
Yeah, it is, man, because the way they using it, man, they using these pills to and then their body needs it.
Huh?
They using pain pills to make them feel good, and then they smoking and drinking with it. So now your body become accustomed to it. Now your body start needing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the fentanyl, man. That fentanyl is killing everybody, man. That's what kills X. It's killing a lot of people because they just, the way people cooking it together with the drugs they don't know how to do it. So now it's killing people all up and down.
I asked the question. Everybody say alcohol, right? Everybody say alcohol is worse than marijuana, but alcohol was legal way before marijuana was legal. Now make it make sense. Now it was legal way before marijuana was legal. A lot of dudes in jail for having marijuana.
Yeah.
Do people illegally sell alcohol? Yeah.
Illegally or legally?
Illegally. But it's a lot of dudes in jail for having marijuana. But alcohol is obviously one of the worst because if you got to make a commercial, say don't drink and drive, you got to make a whole campaign around telling somebody don't drink and drive. It kills a friendship. Or if you could take two, man, if I drink a cup of Hennessy too fast, bro, I'm done. So just ask yourself, like, how was that legalized first? And how is that cool to be in every store? If they care, if they say they care, if they care about the public and they're running for office and they say they care about you. How is that in every store and then marijuana was illegal?
Prohibition, man. The people who was controlling the country are the same people who legalized alcohol. Because guess what? They can make the money off it. They profit off it.
Mm-hmm.
So marijuana been in this country for the longest. The only thing was they had to figure out how we going to be able to tax it and make money even with the people who selling it illegally making money. So they just could never do that. So once they found out how can they legally tax it and get their money, that's how they started rolling because they really care about themselves.
Yeah, right. About power and about this. But all I care about is the way we see it. Like, it's the way kind of like people see it that don't understand politics. Oh, they say it's bad, it's illegal, it's bad. Man, marijuana, another reason marijuana was illegal is because the actual plant, the THC, the actual plant, you know what I'm saying, is very, very, very valuable. You know what I'm saying? Very valuable. And I think it became legalized back in the days when the Mexicans was trying to come over here with it and smuggle it because the plant is very valuable and they made it illegal because of that reason, and it just stayed that way. But the plant does a lot. Medical reasons. The plant does a lot other than the part that gets you high. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think it'll be legal for long. But just think about how fast. Think about how long.
It'll be legal for long.
Illegal for long. I think. Yeah,
it's legal. What you mean? You go get you a marijuana card from your doctor.
Nah, I don't think it's legal everywhere. I don't think
it's legal everywhere. I think it's a certain amount of that you can have, but what it is you got to have the marijuana card. If you get a marijuana card, you go get marijuana from anywhere.
Because somebody was just saying that it was illegal for the Mexicans. They hated the Mexicans. Right, that's what I just said. Right. The Mexicans just try to bring it over here, but very, very helpful plant. But no, that's just a quick delve into, man, like the politics and the way we view things. Alcohol is crazy.
And you know what I'm saying? I had this conversation with people all the time. I say, man, when they created this so-called war on drugs, you know, you gotta laugh at it because you say, well, how would you create a war on drugs when y'all the ones bringing in the drugs? Like, well, okay, so who the war is on? Like, it can't be on the people that y'all keep locking it up because they not bringing over the drug. The people bringing the drugs over are y'all. But y'all said war on drugs. How?
Shout out to Sean Rounds with the $10, man. All right, man, let's break in this. We're gonna get demonetized. Talk about. I can see it right now. Shout out to Sean Rounds, man, with the $10, man. We appreciate you, Sean Rounds, man. Sean Rounds been investing in the program here lately.
Some people need weed because they have I heard people need it because some of their body parts hurt. So instead of them taking pills that they can get addicted to, they smoke weed. Or some cancer patients smoke weed to help them, kind of get away with the pain, stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, let's just say.
All right, man. We 30 away, man. Hit the like button for it. You just getting in here, man. We're trying to catch our likes up with the viewers. We got 150 viewers and 119 likes. Let's see if we can catch it up, though. I know we can catch this up, though. And get 100% likes, man. I appreciate that. It's free. It's free to hit the like button. You only pay when you hit join. And I think that's like $6.99. And you get privy to the information and the video we just dropped. We just dropped the Chris Johnson video. We just dropped the Chris Johnson video. So if you want to become a member, I'm gonna show them right now, X, because I see I got to keep showing them how you become a member. No matter how much I say it, it doesn't work. it doesn't resonate. So I'm gonna show you right now how you become a member. Let's see. Oh man.
Man, that interview we did with TJ the other day, man, that was a good one, man.
With Capers?
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
What you like about it?
I think he knows. I think he knows his value and he knows how good he is because he, even when he say, yeah, man, they sent me the link talking about I was the number 2 linebacker in the nation, and he was like, man, when they sent him, and he said he was the number 3, he was like, man, I don't think it's 2 linebackers in the nation better than me.
Right.
He just knows his value. Like, yeah, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? He just gonna stick with it. Like, yeah, I'm the best. I don't care. He sound like he don't even care about the rankings. He just know he better than everybody else right now.
Yeah, I think he got a strong father that's pointing him in the right direction. I think, and showing him his value.
Yeah, then the school he's at, man. They definitely getting him ready for a successful life. Columbus does a real good job at that.
All right, so real fast, bro. To subscribe, you hit right there. The alert bell is so you get an alert every time we go live. Because some of y'all are not getting these alerts, so you got to hit the alert bell and subscribe. But if you want to join, the join button will be right here, right next to subscribe, and that's how you become a member and you get access to the videos and stuff. Let's see where we at with these likes. We're getting close. Yeah, but that's how you become a member and you get access to the member section. Or you can go over here and hit the icon, and then it takes you to the main YouTube page, and on the right-hand side is a join button. But definitely hit the alert bell and hit the subscribe because that's how you can get access. Did I say shout out to Sean Rounds, man? Sean Rounds been investing in us lately, man. Shout out to Sean Rounds, Big Talk. We appreciate everything.
Man, so LT and Zion are up for the Outland Trophy watch list.
LT and Zion.
Yeah.
Leonard Taylor.
Yeah, Leonard Taylor.
Oh, really?
Statistically, Leonard Taylor was our best defensive tackle last year.
I can believe that.
And just look how much he did play. Like that's just crazy to even think that he was our best D tackle and he barely played last year.
No, I definitely could believe that. That ain't a surprise to me.
Yeah, I think LT gonna have one of these great, like, outstanding years, man. He might have a Jared Willis type year, man.
Somebody said Nestor was our best defensive tackle.
No. I said statistically. I didn't say anything about. LT was statistically our best D tackle last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't get enough snaps, man. I think he's going to get the snaps he needs this year. Well, football almost back. I think the Dolphins training camp started today. Training camp started next week, Friday. Little League football is back. High school football started next week. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of exciting things going on, man. I think high school football will be real exciting.
It don't feel like it really stopped, dog. It seemed like it just, yeah, it don't feel like it actually stopped.
See, stats for D tackle is not a good way to judge. I don't know how else we supposed to judge, especially the way our defense was supposed to play. Like our defense, our D-line was taught to get up the field. They wasn't taught to, let me hold these blocks so my linebacker could make the tackle. They just was taught to get up the field.
What do you mean by that? Stats ain't a good way to judge.
I'm trying to figure that out. You say Nestor always gonna give great effort. You gotta, yeah. I love. Look, Nestor was pretty good for us at UM. He did what he came in here to do. Obviously, he didn't live up to what all the fans thought he would do, but he did pretty good for us. So I'm just saying, once LT got in the game, he was an immediately impact every time he was in the game. Yeah, prayers goes to John Minchy, man. He diagnosed with leukemia. He's another one that might have to, he might smoke weed so to get away with the pain.
They say it's the most curable version of it, though.
Yeah. It's the most curable version, so.
So listen, dog, we got some business to handle today, man. So let's get ready to get up out of here, bro. Anything else you want to pass on, man?
Nah, that's about it.
Any Bonsu, any word on when he gonna commit?
No word on it. Killian linebacker Stequan Clark officially transfers to Central. I don't know what took it so long, but.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
You said you don't know what took so long.
Yeah, he been supposed to do that like he supposed to do that like a couple months ago, but I guess waited right before the season starts. Dang, boy, they say that Mega Million is 800 million, huh?
What, the lottery?
Yeah.
You play the lottery?
Nah, man, I don't play it.
X and Streeter, with the NCAA looking at Tennessee, do you think any of the guys decommit?
Yeah, they dropped the ball. They dropped the hammer on them. I was looking at they commitment list the other day, and I was like, man, they got They got. I'm finna go down their list now. They got Nicholas, the quarterback. He might stick, but they got an edge rusher, 2 edge rushers that could probably leave. One of them from Missouri. They got a top tight end. They got a safety that I kind of like, but I think he'll probably stick too. Yeah, they got some players on they commitment list that might decommit.
How where they ranked at?
Tennessee is ranked number 7 right now with 19 commits. But you know,
What they found was those 60,000 and those are like small allegations, wasn't it though?
They weren't small. No.
Man. Yeah, nah.
Listen, the former coach and his wife was giving each kid $12,000 on visits and stuff like that.
I thought they said something like hats and shirts.
Nah, man, they were giving them cash money.
Wow.
You remember the McDonald's bag with the cash in it? Remember all that? That was proof.
Wow.
So yeah, they really might make an example of Tennessee, because I think they said Tennessee, y'all just don't care, y'all just don't keep doing it. All right, we're gonna make an example of you, because now y'all saying even if y'all catch us, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. As long as y'all a part of the NCAA, we gonna make an example out of y'all there.
Who's gonna outbid $8 million for Nico? I don't think Nico got $8 million. I ain't buying that. Insane say, when will Malik Bryant make his commitment? Insane, go check the member section. Insane. You're just waking up, dog. Go check the member section. There's a whole story in there. So, all right, X-Man, listen, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. We got stuff to do today, all right?
All right, peace.
All right, man, appreciate you, man. Listen, man, 786-405-9499. Y'all want to get down with IOD Squad. Look a little cricket, don't I? Look, hell going on, man. Y'all want to get down with IOD Squad, 786-405-9499. Or click the link in the bio, man. You're trying to learn how to invest or want to learn the market, want to learn about NFTs, crypto. That's what we do, man. We're finna get up out of here. Shout out to CJ Will with the IOD Squad. Boom. Only the members could do that. If you're a member, go check the member section. There's a Malik Bryant story in there. It's a Chris Johnson interview in there. And if you're not a member, listen, we'll release the Chris Johnson interview piece by piece, and then we'll release the whole thing at the end. Make everybody happy. Tennessee and the SEC, they're gonna get a slap on the hand. Yeah. Just hope they don't come this way talking crazy, man. That's all. So listen, man, don't put off tomorrow. Something you could do today, man. The rest of your life could be seconds away. I'm D, and I'm out of here.